wanted to revive my coffee and crime series, but acknowledging that, one, I'm having some real struggles with live streaming at this point, as well as, honestly, my schedule is a little unpredictable right now. But I did think, hey, what if I did some pre-recording and then tried to premiere them that way? So we're going to give this a try. We're going to do this with a game called This Bed We Made, which, if you're not familiar, it's a mystery game set in the 50s where essentially you're a maid and you're snooping around strangers' rooms, supposedly solving some mysteries. I'm not sure exactly what to expect, but I'm excited about it. And so I figured, let's give this a go. We are working with what we have. We'll see what works, what doesn't. We'll learn and move on from there. I'm hoping the audio is okay on this. I did take some room tone, so we'll see. And moving forward, let's check out this game. Hello friends, welcome back to Crimes and Coffee. Today we're going to be playing This Bed We Made. We are starting the game. Some detectives, as you know, are hard-boiled, but we like to think of ourselves as a little sunny side up. It's a silly phrase that I have just been so tickled by. Let's get into it. Ooh. This is important. I appreciate that they put this in here. Let us look at it. Okay, the following topics may be encountered during your time playing the game. Alcohol and tobacco, mentioned and depicted. Cheating, infidelity, mentioned and depicted. Domestic and emotional abuse, mentioned. Oh, okay. Depression and post-traumatic stress disorder, mentioned. Homicide, blood and guns, mentioned and depicted. Homophobia, gender and racial discrimination, mentioned and depicted. Mental health issues and institutionalization, mentioned and depicted. Stalking, mentioned and depicted. Wrongful conviction, imprisonment, mentioned and depicted. Ooh. I respect that wrongful conviction is there. It's now gonna make me worry that, like, we're gonna do something. I don't know! Alright, let's begin. Bottoms up. I am a little tilted, I'm realizing, but maybe that's okay. Ooh. Alright. Oh. I like that. Just showing the, like, hey, if you come across any bugs or reports in our Discord channel, great. Good for them. Alright, let's begin. Oh no! I know that this is literally how life works, but nothing gives me so much anxiety as when a game tells me that.
Come on now, miss. Let's keep moving.
Oh, I'm Sophie. Oh, have I been wrongly convicted? Oh no! I have very limited movement.
It's
What
on
if-
your right. Here.
What if I decide to not go? Okay, we'll go. What's this? It's a... Really? Do you need a pin-up calendar here? Okay. Where am I? Holding cells. Record room. Oh, I'm being interviewed.
Well, the usual girl, Sophie, she had to take some time off. So Linda, the governor,
We're almost there.
Okay, so I know... Where am I going?
We all know what's going on in there. Here we are.
Okay. I'm already so cautious.
Good luck.
Good luck? Oh.
She's all yours, sir.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clarendon for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father.
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Oh boy. Okay.
Au parc La Fontaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras des garçons. Tu les entraînes au cœur des buissons où elles étrennent l'amour en saison. Tu les enchaînes dans un tourbillon de vrais poèmes, car dans les frissons naissent toujours les plus belles chansons d'amour. Au clair de la fontaine, j'ai vu dans tes yeux mille couleurs. Quand la claire fontaine s'amusait au jeu de nos deux cœurs.
Vacuuming's done. Now just a bit of tidying up, and I can go on break.
Longtemps de ce vieux parc, la fontaine, tu dans tes grands yeux, Violette.
I'm guessing you've seen better days, but you're obviously still important to someone.
De ce printemps qui fit fleurir tous nos 16 ans. Chérie, dis-moi, te souviens-tu de cet émoi naissant dans nos âmes?
These look like burn marks.
Au parc La Fontaine, comme il faisait bon lorsqu'on le
Very well loved,
c'est la chanson qui nous entraîne dans le
but looks to be about maybe the same age, but does not have the same fire issues. Oh!
car dans ces frissons
What is that?
les plus belles chansons d'amour. La vie qui nous mène sous les vieux rameaux du temps passé. Ça me ramène les tendres
Good enough.
No, it's not! Oh, the ash got turned over.
éclairs sans façon et toujours la vraie chanson de notre vie.
Oh, I can't open because that's in the way. Can I move it? No? I don't know why that was so satisfying.
Nothing like a well-made bed.
Just weirdly snooping through all the shit. You
That's
know,
a lot of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
you know me, you know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened in 49. You're more than a friend to us, you're practically family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible and letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The $8,380 you owe us plus 25% interest is now 8 months overdue. My patience is worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We opened our pockets to you time and time again, and all you've done is taken advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person to make our collection tomorrow. I'm bringing along the boys so we can all sit down and have a nice little chat. Just so you know, they aren't too good with words. Oh dear. Okay.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe? Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleson, regretful as we are to resort to these lines of communication, our client and your neighbor, the owner of 88 32nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debts, specifically an amount owed to us to the sum of, someone stepped on this, sum of $1,904.75. In the 50s? Guy! He has given us little recourse but to contact him through those in close proximity to him in the hopes that they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community would be greatly appreciated for us and certainly for your neighbor. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. Oof. Room service menu. Breakfast, sandwiches, dinner, dessert. I don't know why this makes me hungry. It's got a lot of writing instruments around.
You brought your own mug? Well, I guess ours aren't quite as complimentary.
Best dad. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That it lets you... I've lost where I put that key, but... Oh, wait. Nice. I like that it gives you that option. It's a nice accessibility option. Okay, so you know your dad. Or you were a dad. I'm a little confused. I don't see any children's anything. Okay. I feel like there should be a way to just move this out of the way so I can open that. But oh. Can I not? Take that off?
good as new.
Is Sophie French? I understand I can't clean it because there's a thing on. Okay, so he is placed down. He's placed down one mirror.
Let's
other
see
one?
what Beth wanted to talk about.
The other one is covered. Can't open it? Okay. I feel like this is probably the guy who likely has some depression issues because acknowledgement of debt. Oh. So he's been borrowing money for years. Mayhew. Initial amount of $1,500. Amount overdue, $3,500. On the date of the initial loan, the lender agreed to lend an amount of money to the sum of $1,500 to the borrower for an enduring period of 12 months calculated from date of the initial loan. The borrower was to be obliged to pay interest at the rate of 15% per annum. This total sum of said interest to be paid together with the capital sum of the granted loan by the loan period's end. 15%. Sir, you have gotten into so much bad. Okay. The loan period reaching its conclusion of July 2nd. The borrower was expected to have repaid the full amount owed. The failure to do so will prompt further action. Refer to page 3 for further details on the place and time of repayment. Refer to section C for the expected rates of all overdue payments as they relate to the time that has passed since the end of the loan period. Oh, buddy, I don't know what you've been doing or why you've been borrowing so much, but this is not good. You have borrowed a lot of money from 3 different people. You clearly love your son, or your child, not necessarily son. You clearly love your child. You still keep their stuff around, but I have a sneaking suspicion your child is no longer around. This must have been the favorite then. You have some damage. You don't have any. Maybe lost in a fire? Okay. Okay, omelet. I don't know why. I feel like Beth is gonna ask me something about the menu. She's definitely not. All dinner orders are served steamed vegetables. Oh, are we in Montreal? That would make sense. So 504 is depressed guy. Probably. Or at least guy super in debt. Did I just hear a gun?
Have you heard about that nut house they want to build next door?
Yeah, it creeps me out. Imagine all the weirdos who'll start hanging around the hotel.
I can think of someone who'll feel right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Do think she has any real friends, or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your
Rude.
own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere. Oh, did you see Rebecca come in this morning? She was wearing the same clothes.
Okay, so they're just bitches.
This is exactly the kind of behavior Linda warned me about.
She's doing everything she can to rip us apart.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you couldn't.
No, you're right. I was so in love with him that I couldn't see.
What?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shock. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you? Oh, shock. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you? Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the short straw. Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
You said you needed me?
Oh, straight to business then.
Sorry, it's just a busy day.
I get it. It's been non-stop for me this morning too. Wanna guess why I summoned you here?
I'm guessing there's something I have to clean?
Obviously. But what is it?
Did a kid throw up again?
God, no. Did that happen recently?
Yeah, last week. I can still smell it. Feel it too. While I was cleaning, some of it got...
I'm gonna stop you right there. Keep talking and you'll be cleaning up after me too.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you'll be glad to know it's nothing gross this time. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Aw. Some days I'm convinced the Clarington is haunted. It's not that I believe in ghosts normally, but there's just been way too many incidents for me to rule out the possibility completely. Just this morning I was waiting for the elevator on the 5th floor when I heard a loud bang behind me, like someone shutting a door, but with more force than I've ever heard a person use. I looked around, but there was no one to be seen. Am I just imagining things? I overheard Wendy and Jacques arguing in the break room. From the sounds of it, Linda got to Jacques' head and convinced him that Wendy was flirting with some of the guests. I couldn't believe it. Anyone who's been around them for more than a minute could see how much Wendy loves Jacques. She would never do that to him. Even if it's only a few minutes of my day, my chats with Beth are always a highlight. She called me up to clean a mess made by one of our guests, which gave us a chance to catch up. I don't think I've met someone who can take conversations so effortless. Bet has a witty response for everything. It's too bad maids aren't allowed in the lobby. Chatting with her every day would be a great way to start my morning. Why am I already, like, suspicious? Okay. Beth's been at the hotel's receptionist for as long as I can remember. In fact, hers was the first face that welcomed me when I took my first step inside the Clearington. Thought Calcifer might still be back there. Beth can be, she knows this place like the back of her hand. Beth can be fiery, which doesn't win her much love from Bernard, but most guests adore her for her magnetic personality, and that's something Bernard can plainly see. We don't get a chance to chat as often as I like, but when we do, it's always a blast. I only wish I had even half of her wit so I could entertain her as much as she entertains me. Bernard. Ooh! Bernard is the Clarington's manager, the big boss. He spends most of his days locked in his office and doesn't like the maids roaming around outside of their posts, so our paths don't often cross. Lately, he's been hell-bent on getting the hotel back in shape, whatever that means. And there have been a lot of changes around here as a result. He's enforcing employee rules more strictly than ever and dropping God knows how much money on renovations, the stress practically radiating off of him. Linda's the Clarington's governess, Bernard's second in command, and it's easy to see why. She rules over the maids with an iron fist, always ready to enforce Bernard's latest rules to the letter. Most of them hate her for this, but my feelings are a bit more mixed. For whatever reason, she seems to have a soft spot for me. The same cannot be said for Wendy, unfortunately. It's like she made her life's mission to break up Wendy and Jacques' relationship, and I'm worried that her latest efforts may have succeeded. Oh. Wendy is a waitress at the hotel's restaurant. She and her best friend, Yvette, were hired together, and they used to be inseparable, until 3 or 4 months ago. It's no coincidence this was around the time Wendy started dating Jacques, the bellboy, whom she's now happily engaged. That is, depending on who you ask. Linda seems to think that Wendy is the Clarington's resident flirt. Sure, she's popular with guests and collects the most tips by far, but I've always chalked that up to be the same thing that has drawn me to her, that warm smile that just radiates kindness. Linda's not convinced, though, and seems to have taken it upon herself to expose Wendy for who she really is. Right. Jealous much? Jacques is one of the Clarington's bellboys. I don't know much about him. He's even more shy than I am. I barely looking up the guests when carrying their luggage. People like us just need someone to bring us out of our shells, and apparently for Jacques, that person is Wendy. He's like a completely different person around her. He lights up, laughs, even cracks jokes. I was so happy that he found Wendy, and even happier when he proposed. They're like Clarington's very own Janet and Tony. But it seems their engagement is in peril thanks to Linda's meddling. Stand strong, Jacques. Don't fall for her manipulations. Mom always means well, but life hasn't always dealt her the best hand of cards. She doesn't talk to me much about her time as a nurse during the war, but I've always wondered what kind of person she was before that harrowing chapter of her life. It's just the two of us at home. Mom had bad luck with keeping jobs, and she finds it hard to be around people, so she stays home most of the time. At least she's never missed an episode of The Wild Orchard. On her good days, she can manage on her own, but on her bad days, well, I do my best to be there for her. Dad left when I was 2 years old. Haven't heard from him since. Mom doesn't say much, so I stopped asking. All right.
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
Protect the family, say no to divorce. You can be divorced against your will. Women and children suffer most in divorce. You lose your succession rights in divorce. The wife's pension rights are lost in divorce. You lose the right to your family home in a divorce. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Is Jacques somehow secretly Linda's son? Why is she taking such an interest in him specifically?
That smell. If only we were allowed in there.
Oh.
Chocolate mousse cake. Maybe Bobby wouldn't mind sneaking me a slice. Ugh, no. Bernard would have both our heads. Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
Bobby is the head chef in the Clarington's kitchen. He takes care of all the restaurant orders and the meals ordered through the room service. I love walking by the kitchen doors any chance I get, just to enjoy the smell of whatever Bobby's cooking up. But linger too long, you'll get an earful. Or worse, I don't want to spend another afternoon cleaning macaroni out of my hair. Ooh.
Oh, shock. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying?
Linda, Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda!
I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew, hi. I'm sorry, I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No, I heard something, and
Hey. It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
Were you here Friday night to see the whole thing?
Yeah. They had someone in charge of the event, but she ended up crying alone in the stairwell, so I had to take over.
What happened? Did it really go so wrong?
It certainly didn't go wrong for the people enjoying the party, but for those sober around them, that's another story.
Good God. I'm glad I didn't have to be there. I don't know how you do it.
And I don't know how you handle cleaning up after other people all day. You must see plenty of weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
A few months ago, I found stacks of pennies in a room's toilet. Like, a lot of them.
What?
And when I got to the bed, the pillowcases were filled with pennies as well. I'm still not sure if that guest simply had a strange way of leaving a tip.
Maybe it was a penny robbery. Oh. I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay. I need to,
Yeah, alright. Take care.
You too.
Aw, did you just have an awkward little flirt?
Make sure the hotel stays accessible to everyone.
I can hardly believe you brought them to some planet.
Oh!
I hope you are considering listening to him.
Enters the concierge.
With the renovation cost overrun, the hotel's gonna go under if I don't.
Have you tried calling Mr. Weston?
I have. The last thing I want is
Cute.
I'm sure the sales at Weston's have gone up since you left the store.
I feel like he's avoiding my call.
Why is she so angry at Wendy?
Okay, Sophie. Time to clean up that mess. Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
staff to make sure it doesn't happen again. Well, that sounds a bit excessive, don't you think? Of course, of course.
Ew. I better throw that away. There's still some junk lying around. A film roll. I guess must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him. Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened. Maybe Beth remembers who knocked over the vase. He'll want his film roll back.
Oh, Sophie.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... no, that's very unlikely.
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Manager, if you'd like. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to talk to you.
Okay.
Well, for that you'd have to talk to my manager's manager. Would you like to contact him?
Huh.
Sadly, he doesn't have a phone. He's a bit of an old-fashioned fella, if you know what I mean. Yes, certainly. So first I suggest finding a nice little corner where you can kneel down, all right? Then you clasp your hands together
505.
and think really hard about just how much you want the snowstorm to end. It may help to repeat his name, too. It's, God, G-O-D. I'm sure he'll be very sympathetic to your plight. Making fun of you, sir. No, I never dare. No, I'm dead serious. If anyone can make the snowstorm end, it's him.
Okay. And then Wellington T.
Oh, well.
Bernard still leaves these around the front desk? Guess he didn't hear Beth when she swore she'd burn the place to the ground next time she had to suffer through one of his sermons.
Montreal police arrested 19 persons in an early Saturday raid at Maney's Lounge. Oh, located on Stanley Street, downtown Montreal. The establishment, owned by Emmanuel La Liberté, is also a known hangout for sex deviant. Oh, it's a gay club. Montreal City employee, a court official, and 2 teachers were among those seized, according to official reports. Lieutenant Sylvain Gilbert says he plans to send letters to schools employing the arrested teachers. Frickin' A. School principals, parents, and fellow teachers should prevent such people from being in close contact with youngsters, he said. It's to everyone's responsibility to protect our children. Ooh. I worry we might be going back to this. Lieutenant Chopin also promised an investigation would be open on La Liberté, which was already a criminal record to his name. Continued on page 3. Major snowstorm paralyzes the city. Montreal is paralyzed by this winter's 5th and most important snowstorm. 15 inches of snow are expected until the end of the day. The last major storm back in January had covered the city with 12 inches of snow. The storm started yesterday, with 6 inches falling during the day and 6 more during the night. Violent winds created a giant snowbanks all over the city. Many drivers ignored police warnings and decided to take their cars at their own risk, resulting in several accidents. Trains from the United States are expected to be delayed up to 3 hours at Dorval Airport. Most departures have been canceled, while arrivals are delayed or diverted altogether. Shop owners against new mental hospital. A group of downtown Montreal businessmen and shop owners met with the mayor, Sarto Fournier, last week to air their grievances concerning the city's recent decision to allow construction of a new mental hospital on Dorchester Boulevard. William Weston, a manager of Weston's department stores, says he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. Will our customers feel safe to come downtown for their shopping needs, knowing there are lunatics next door? He said. Sophie, honey.
Okay. Hello.
Another bloody Valentine. Ooh, Valentine's Day concluded in horror last Friday with a murder of an Outremont resident. A worried neighbor called the authorities at 11:15 p.m., hearing loud shouts from next door. When police arrived, they found the lifeless body of a 34-year-old man. Authorities have refused to identify the victim or provide any details about the circumstances of his death. No suspect has been apprehended yet. But, Detective Maurice Tremblay, who's the guy who's talking to me, asked anyone with information to come forward as soon as possible. Does your personal hygiene worry you? Are those worries bothering your husband? Stop worrying and save your marriage with Lysoil. This looks like Lysol to me. Lysoil is an indispensable aid to marriage hygiene. Millions of women use it regularly to safeguard their beauty and avoid undesirable surprises. It's penetrative and effective even in the presence of organic matter. Begin to use Lysoil today so you can stop worrying about your hygiene and focus more on important things like pleasing your hard-working husband. Lysoil has been endorsed for more than 60 years by scientists, medical professionals, and many other men who have women's hygiene as art. That's funny. Making it very clear that it's a men's product. Okay.
Said the guest was a Mr. Spade. The film roll probably belongs to him. I should be able to find his room in the logbook.
He was in 505. Speed. Oh wait, is his flight also canceled? No. Okay. Let's switch to 209. We switched from 209. Okay. It's refusing to let me have her be spoken to, and that's funny to me.
This leak really needs to be fixed. I hope the weather doesn't make it worse.
I wish I could move faster than just this little walk, but that is okay. I understand why not. Are they having sex in there? They might be. They might be doing the dirty in there. And by that I mean she might be doing something to him.
Oh, shock. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you?
Nope, can't talk with you anymore.
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the short straw. Now's not the time to pick up smoking, Sophie. Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie. Where am I going? I need to get back to the logbook and find Mr. Spade's room number.
I did find it. What do you need me to do to... Oh, I see. Okay.
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way. I should go to the 5th floor to return Mr. Spade's film roll.
That's weird. Why is that red? Ooh, is it rusted? Is it rusted from all the... Or, no, they might all be red at the bottom. Okay.
Hold it, please. Phew, made it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Was it you who cleaned the puddle by the restrooms?
Was I not supposed to?
Well, Eugene asked us not to touch anything until he's repaired the leak, but it's probably safer this way. Someone could have slipped on it.
Which floor?
Oh, 6th. Thanks.
What's the big rush?
I need to bring this to our VIP guest, the one who rented the entire floor.
Oh, is it that British man I keep hearing about? Why does he need a bucket full of snow?
No idea. I don't even ask anymore. It's just the latest in a long series of strange requests.
What do you reckon he'll do with it?
Take a bath, maybe? Sometimes I wonder if he's just pulling an elaborate prank on me.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity. I do have a suspicion, though.
Oh?
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait, is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair enough. Have fun up there.
You too.
Took me right to it.
This must have been so much fun. Well, for the guests at least. Does carrying this everywhere really make us better maids? Bernard seems to think so.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Spade?
He's dead, isn't he?
Mr. Spade?
Oh, so much. Okay. Okay, so he's been developing oh no. Oh no.
What is this?
Is that me? Oh no. What? 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 No! Oh no! Oh no! Why does he... Why does he have what photos of... Oh, teddy bears. Chocolate. Wait. Okay. Picking back up where we left off.
Maybe I should call Beth or Andrew. They'll know what to do.
Okay. Okay.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
Beth, I need your help.
Sophie? What's going on?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Really? I knew it!
You did?
I mean, I knew there was something fishy about him. He just has creep written all over his face, you know? How did you find out?
He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Pictures of you? Doing what?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Sneaky. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act, I suppose?
Yes. I think we should call the police.
No, that's a terrible idea.
But
Sophie, that man has pictures of you running your hands through people's stuff.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I know, but say a client reports something missing. Those pictures would put a big red target on your back.
I could always throw them out.
Yeah, not your worst idea, but you found the pictures drying over the bath, right?
Yeah.
I'm no photographer, but I've been in one of those dark rooms before.
You have?
Yeah, I modeled for a while. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, those pictures were developed recently, but it doesn't mean there aren't more elsewhere.
Well, I didn't look through the entire room, but there is a safe here.
I bet you anything there'll be more pictures in there.
Do you have the safe combination then? I'm pretty sure it's locked.
Give me a minute. Merde. Those idiots.
What?
I can't find the combination list. The night staff's probably lost it again. Anyway, we always ask that clients write down their code somewhere so they don't have to call reception a dozen times. Maybe you can have a look around the room, and I call you if Mr. Creep comes back. You know, so you can get out of there in time.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, and Beth?
Mm-hmm.
Please keep this between us.
Of course.
Okay. 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 Ooh. Odd. Okay, so he's a birder.
Locked. There has to be a key somewhere.
What the?
picked up that new winter jacket for Mom. Harry's diner, too. Were we ever there at the same time?
I wonder if that's Wendy. The burger place is closer to the hotel. T30.
I just visited the oratory for the first time in years. This has to be a coincidence, right?
Oh no. Oh no.
Beaver Lake? That's where I took Mom skating last month. Why is this up here?
Heart.
Morgan. Is that your real name? Why did you check in under Mr. Spade?
You have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between you two, but please let us grieve in peace. Thank you, Lindsay's mother. Paul Morgan.
Is this a floor of the Clarrington? One man's trash is another maid's trash. Something tells me you won't be missing this. I hope you aren't eating those beans. The storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not too bored without her TV shows. Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms? I should bring that back to my cart. What do we have here? I'd forget my own head if I didn't write everything down. I guess we have that in common.
Rolls it like military. Okay. So that's Paul.
You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital. And it looks like you left with a long list of diagnoses and prescriptions. pawning off your possessions? What do you need the money for? That's rough. How are you supposed to support yourself when no one will give you a job or a place to live?
Maybe throw that one away.
No combination, no entry.
Well,
That's a lot of film. How many pictures have you taken, Mr. Morgan?
okay.
Did you intend for me to discover your little dark room? Or did this just fall down?
Okay. Okay. Lion's den now.
I left the clean towels on my cart. Let's put those on the bathroom shelf.
Okay. shoot. I think I did a full clean. Oops. And they were roommates. Oh.
That letter from Bernard. Was there anything on the back?
Oh. Lindsay's address.
Could that be a reminder for the safe combination?
Infantry Division. Year of possible discharge. Shoot. Shoot.
Is he here?
What? No.
Beth, you said you'd call if Mr. Spade was coming back to his room.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. Sorry for the fright.
Oh my god, Beth. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I didn't mean for it. I was just so caught up in the thrill of it all. I had to check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
No, I haven't. But I did find something else.
Yeah?
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
A yarn map? And where does it lead to?
Lots of places. Most of them I've visited recently.
Merde. What's the deal with this guy?
I think he may be using an alias. I found some evidence that points to his real name being Paul Morgan.
Well, he's certainly not the first man to check into a hotel under a fake name.
Is it really common practice?
It is, when the man in question is married, but the woman accompanying him isn't. Or at least, not to him.
Considering the state of his room, I doubt Mr. Morgan was expecting any visitors.
Did you find anything else?
He seems to be in love with this woman who doesn't love him back.
You mean you?
No, someone else. I found lots of letters addressed to a woman named Lindsay, but she returned them all to sender, unopened.
It sounded like she
sure
was...
it's love and not obsession?
It doesn't sound like she's alive
Maybe
anymore.
He stalked her like he's stalking you.
I don't know. Whatever it is, I find it strange she didn't open the letters before sending them back. I would have had a look at them first.
Of course you would have. So, is that all you found then?
He has this book with, underdressed women on the cover.
I don't think Playboy magazine qualifies as a book.
No, it's not. It's a novel. It's called, And They Were Roommates.
Oh, I see. And I suppose these women on the cover are really good friends, aren't they?
What do you mean?
Well, if it's what I think it is, it's probably one of those trashy books for men who secretly fantasize about two women getting real cozy with each other.
What is it that makes them so trashy?
And as she ran down the stairs, her heavy breast jounced under her veiled nightgown.
That doesn't even mean anything.
I know, but there's the word breasts every other sentence, so apparently that's enough to get some men aroused. I can't say I'm surprised Mr. Creep is into this stuff. Found anything else on him?
I'll know more once I open the safe.
Oh, so you found the combination?
Yeah, sort of.
I'm impressed. Well done, Arsène Lupin.
What?
Never mind. Don't let me keep you.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Yeah, you better. I won't call again unless Mr. Morgan returns. For real this time.
All right, thanks.
Wait. Am I supposed to be doing that? Shoot. Partial cleaning. Clean mirror. Okay. Room. Clean ashtray. If necessary. Scrub stains. Make bed. Empty garbage can. Throw away trash. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. Great. Great, 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 great. Okay. Okay. So 34. $34, $99, $57.
99th Infantry Division. 99.
Oh, I need to remember. I have to go into inspection mode. Can't be just me.
Date of discharge, 1957. 57. "34 Summer Street." Lindsay's address.
Okay. Before I get in there. Okay. Stalker pictures. Okay, clean the mirror, toilet, and bath. I brought used towels to the cart. I put clean towels on the shelf. I replaced... Oh, check the toilet paper roll, empty garbage can, throw away trash. Clean ashtray. Did that... I didn't see any stains, but let's double check. Nope. Okay, we're good with that. No stains. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. No. M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here?
Arrived at the hotel room, not ready yet. Had to wait in the lobby. M and H came in, both nicely dressed. M was holding a flower bouquet. Heard them talking to the receptionist, saying how nice the oratory was. Picked up some flyers to find out what the oratory they were talking about. Room finally ready. No sign of M or H. Decided to unpack and install my setup in the bathroom. Still no sign of... Okay, gone out again. Finished developing this afternoon's pictures. Unable to sleep. Heard weird noises from the corridor. No idea who or what it was.
You're going through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you?
M and H arrived at the hotel's restaurant and ate a quick breakfast. M and H left the hotel to get a taxi, tried to follow but had no money for a cab. Found a pawn shop to get some money but had no idea where. Back in my room, we'll have to kill time to empty. Weston shopping bags. Found M and H eating a hotel's restaurant. H left for a bathroom. M exchanged a few words with a woman and her child. M and H left the restaurant, probably turning for the night. While leaving, H emptied his pockets in the trash. Searched the trash for a place called Harry's Diner with drawings and weird symbols on it. Took Harry's Diner, showed the picture of M to H. Waitress remembered them, said M used to be a regular about 10 years ago. Huh.
Why are you following them? And who's sneaking out at night? So many questions.
M and H arrived at the hotel restaurant. Okay. She left the hotel and got a taxi. Okay, at least he's not following me anymore, but... E4. Heart. 2G. Looks like a music note.
M and H. Maybe Beth could find them in the logbook.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hold on. Andrew. Andrew. Cover for me, will you? What's going on? Hey, Tintin. Chef to it. Sorry about that. So, I take it you opened Morgan's safe? What was in it?
Actually, I need your help again.
Yes?
I found out Mr. Morgan isn't only stalking me, but 2 other people as well.
Oh, who are they?
They're guests. I don't know their names, though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Well, Snoopy, although it may seem like it, I'm not actually clairvoyant, so I'll need something to narrow the search. Do you know anything about them?
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
Well, that could mean a lot of things. It could be their initials, or, I don't know, husband and mistress.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I'll need a little more to go on.
From what I can gather, it seems they're together.
Okay, so they must be staying in the same room.
Do we have a lot of couples at the moment?
Well, yes. It was Valentine's Day last Friday, remember?
Oh.
Oh, indeed. Would you look at that? There's a couple staying in room 509, Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector and Marcella. H and M.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Do you know anything about the Cruzes?
Well, I saw them come in and out of the hotel a few times. Called a taxi for them once. The missus does the smiling and the other frowns a lot. Nothing to write home about. Do you have room 509 on your to-do list by any chance?
I do, actually.
Then maybe you go clean it and have a little look-see?
Yeah, nothing unusual here. Just a maid cleaning a room.
That's my girl.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Just be careful, okay?
I will. I promise. I must have forgotten my keys in the break room again.
Oh, that's right. Do not disturb. He might be doing, you know what? He might be doing PI work. It might not be something creepy. Might be the only work he can get. Might be nothing. Might be nothing. Might be nothing.
Jack has had her hands full lately. I hope she's doing okay in there. Hypocrite bitch. What did Linda do? And to whom?
Linda, my wife will be at her parents tonight, so come by my house at 8 p.m. and make sure you bring your new lingerie I bought you, B.
That'll do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return it. Right, the master key only unlocks the guests' rooms. I'll have to get my keys later. At least I can get into 509 now.
Oh.
What is it?
Wendy? It's Sophie. Are you alright?
Do I sound alright?
No, I guess not.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
I was in the break room earlier, and, I couldn't help but overhear your argument with Jacques. I'm sorry he let Linda get to his head. He should be trusting you, not her.
Yeah, well...
I know I wouldn't be your first pick, but I'm here if you need to talk.
Maybe later. I just can't talk about it. I can't talk about it right now.
Baby.
I'm sorry I was rude.
It's okay.
Sophie?
Yeah?
Thank you.
I really should give Wendy some space. To be tossed aside by your best friend like that? Oh, Wendy, that's a special brand of heartbreak.
Just in case. I don't want Wendy to get fired.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie. This goes beyond constructive criticism. It's just a personal crusade.
Do you think I don't see the way you talk to guests, the way you smile at them and call them sweetie while you fill the coffee cups, the way you laugh at their jokes and bat your eyes like a stupid teenage girl? I'm not sure if you're doing it for the tip or to get the employee of the month reward, but either way, this is unacceptable. I won't even mention the way you wear your uniform. This is a respected hotel, not a pleasure house. Although I've always had a problem with your behavior, I tolerated it as long as the guests were happy. But now that you're getting engaged, I can no longer remain silent about it. What would Jacques say if he saw you? I'm sure they'd be ashamed as I am. Maybe you've got Bernard fooled like every other man, but don't change your behavior if I know I convince you or to fire you. This is your only warning, Linda.
This shade of red, it matches the message on the door.
Babe, I'm gonna save you from yourself.
I don't want to think of what could happen to Wendy if someone found these. Should
Hey, it's me.
Haven't gotten any tips so far today.
Ariadne's legacy.
Being recognized for doing a good job. That feeling never gets old. Fine. Keep your secrets, locker. It's locked. Open sesame? Nope. Off limits.
Ooh. We need to talk about Kevin. The other day, Patrick received some pamphlets from a friend from the States, and now he's convinced that our child is a sissy. How's that even possible? Boy's only 5 years old. It doesn't matter if he likes to play with girls and prefers dolls to toy cars. Still, I cannot help but think Patrick is right. If Kevin is indeed like that, what kind of future awaits him? Oh.
It's locked. I should be able to open 509 now. Back to the 5th floor.
Yvette used to be her best friend. Okay.
Off limits.
And I believe Yvette is also the one who told Carol who should and shouldn't be. Right? Okay, Nicole. Yeah. Ooh.
Yvette's and Susan's favorite activity. Talking behind other people's backs.
I can't believe Miss Perfect got the Employee of the Month again. I'm sure she won't even use the mixer she won. She's too dumb to understand how it works. Poor Jacques, he deserves so much better than that stupid whore. Oh my gosh, this used to be your best friend. Look on Sophie's face when Bernard first showed the mixer. You'd swear that weirdo has never seen one in her life. Anyway, join me at 11:15 for a smoke break. Yvette. Oh. The urge to throw that fucking shit out is so strong. You are dicks. Huh. Who's hoarding cups?
I wish I understood you better, Yvette. You and Wendy had such a close friendship. Why throw it all away?
So now we have to provide soap to the guests. This is getting ridiculous. What's next? A hair dryer in every room? Speaking of hair, have you seen Rebecca's new haircut? I didn't think she could get uglier. Smoke break at 3:45. You guys are the worst. You guys both smoke Old Fort. And you are hoarding.
You're not even trying to hide the daggers in your eyes. Oh, Andrew. I hope someone here shares your passion for reading.
Huh. See the freak from 505 loading around the hotel, please. Tell him to stop. Bernard says he's scaring some of our guests.
Mrs. Beaumont seemed perfectly nice to me.
The divorcee from 204 has moved to room 507. And she wants more sheets again. Sophie, please take care of it. If I do not want to speak to the likes of her. Huh. Fuck you, Linda. Please leave chocolates on the beds of the rooms occupied by married couples only. Okay. This was a lot of fun. I'm going to pause it here, and we will continue this again. Hopefully in a little bit. But I hope to see you guys next time. Remember, the Hearth Witch's Guide to Magic and Murder is on pre-order wherever books are sold. Wherever you want to go get it, you can, including your local indie store. They will be able to pre-order it for you if you wish. I'm really excited about this book. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you want to sign up for the newsletter, you can actually access that through my website. I'll put a link below. And you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.